And we are making sounds.
Now we're making sounds. I'm glad you guys are here. You're seeing the final wrap up of this 72-hour aquaponics mega bill weekend. We've been working all weekend to put this thing together. Started as a pipe dream idea on paper, a build between a fish tank aquaponics system that's going to have a self-replicating plant system here, but we're also going to be plumbing that over into our propagation wall. You'll see right here for this bottom one, we've got the first one in. These are all propagation sites. We have 95 in total, all ready to go. We're going to hang these up on this last wall here. This thing is sturdy as a brick. You're going to have to move the whole hallway before this thing moves. And so we are stoked. Mandy and Matt are going to be spending time this week. Put the rest of this up there so we can get this thing up and running as soon as possible. It's been a long weekend, but this has been such a to see everything that's kind of come together in such a short amount of time. And big thanks to Matt and Mandy. That is their place and their initial branch out how we can put this together. So I'm just so thankful that they've been here to help us out with this. And Matt, this is so cool, dude.
Dude, this is amazing.
This is awesome.
This is the coolest thing Gardin's ever built. Thank you, Patrick, so much. We've had a blast. You know, I feel like we put all of our past experiences into this. Like I've done, 15 years of building hydroponic systems, aquaponic systems, and with your construction background, like in your experience of building and everything. We've just put so much thought into this. And the cool part is, like, all that thought has led to a really simplistic design. Like, it's gonna be so neat because we're just gonna be putting shelving, and if any time there's an issue with any of these racks or we want to reconfigure it, all we'll have to do is pop it up, right? Because there'll be one stacked up draining to the one below, right? So literally, we could even just pop a middle rack out, right? Imagine there's like one here, and we have really tight spacing, moving them up and down with these shelves. So we're going to build these shelves up and down the whole space,
Yeah.
So if something starts getting taller, we can do a double rack deep and whatnot. So I'm just stoked to play with this. This is a playground to me.
That's right. This is the building block for something big and something cool.
And man, we are tuckered out. I was saying I'm going to sleep well tonight. I mean, we've been pushing hard. These guys have been, building, like, it's incredible. Like, I want to show you, like, one of the things I'm really excited about is the spacing we left. So at one level, like, things are pretty tight and spaced out, but also there's really good airflow. A lot of things are open. Like, some of the little things, like, there's nothing blocking, so we can slide stuff right in underneath, which is awesome. Like, whether it's on wheels, we designed this to be able to,
yeah, but come over closer with the camera on this. Like, just the way that this is going to drain out at the end is perfect height. So there's this 5-gallon bucket in there.
Technical difficulties. I think you might have gone. I don't know what happens. Oh, there we go. There we go.
And we're back in action.
We're back.
So this right down here, as Andrew is getting to, it's perfect height right here for a bucket to slide in and out of it. And so if you look inside here, I think it's something we haven't noticed yet. Andrew, if you could kind of just poke your camera in through the top. We have a float valve essentially. And so on the inside here, it's actually up to about 2 inches from the bottom. And so this will be filled up to that level. And at the rate of the pump as it's flowing from the top and down through each of the channels underneath it, it's going to fill that level up. And then that final pour over is going to go down through here to the bucket. And so
in each level, we'll be able to set independently. But for all these, I'll probably set to about 2 to 3 inches. So you can see,
right,
you could pop these out and we could have it, flush out. Hands. Let's check. Show you guys how this is working. Here, you want to get in there with the camera?
Here, I got it. My turn.
All right, so check this out. These are adjustable, right? So I could put one in. So imagine this is flush to the bottom, and this screws into this part right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. And so drain out there. Now, if I have nothing in, it's going to just basically be water flush to the bottom, draining right out. And if I put one in, one riser is going to keep it about that height, so they'd be sitting at about that much. I'm going to do 2 of these, which brings it to about 3 inches high. So I have 3 inches of height. It's great because the rest of this will be air, which will give some aeration to the roots. You don't need to fill them right to the brim because then if anything overflows at all or anything is congested, it'll create issues. So, and that additional weight and the extra air, you'll see it'll stay pretty humid and the roots will adapt quite well. So yeah. Anything else we want to cover before we sign up for the night? And I apologize if I'm incoherent. I am tuckered out. It's been a long weekend of working hard, but you can see. And we really got into an assembly line mindset. Like we started just crushing these out. And it's pretty neat because I think if we were tasked with building this system again, like a majority of our time was spent really thinking through what the right decisions were. And we went back and forth on so many things, on so many different designs. And I feel like this system is really going to work well, but we'll see, you know, what the next version comes out to. But stay tuned because there's still some work ahead. You know, we're going to, me and Manny are probably going to come in.
Stay in there. I want to get a big picture of everything, man.
Yeah, boom. And so obviously we got a lot more. We got the aquarium going. We've got to get these racks finished up and built out. But honestly, a majority of that foundation for this entire project is here. And now it's just the fun stuff, in my opinion. So signing out for the weekend, unless anyone's got anything else you want to talk about, I am ready to call it. I couldn't be happier with everything we've accomplished. Thank you, Patrick, Andrew. You guys rock. And until the next episode when we tell you guys. But let me get these guys. Thank you. These guys have been heroes this weekend. So that's all three of us sign out. And until next time, friends.
Until next time, pipe dreams.
Pipe dreams. All right, let's hit it. Oh.